Okay, that is our car, and we just hiked up the Moab Trail. We're in Capitol Reef National Park. Really hot and dry, very pretty, bunch of rocks and stuff like that. And there's David. What's that, David?
This is the only black stone anywhere around here. How did it get here?
I don't know. The black stone. We set up our tents way below, and now we're just climbing around a little, seeing what there is to see. Here's David.
Here we are on Frying Pan Trail, and we came up to this rock. It's almost like modern art. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got the red bleeding into the white. And here's Harry being silly.
Hey, who put the rock in here?
Here we are, a close-up of the actual red bleeding into the white. Really neat looking. Taking a walk around, and he's going to be standing on top of Cassidy's Arch.
We're heading down the dry wash, going down to Sulphur Creek. This is the gooseneck's overview way up over Sulphur Creek, and we are way down in the bottom, where this is a really delightful hike. Okay, now here's the first waterfall, and this is pretty deep. We got to figure out how to get around this critter. Woo, baby! How do we get around it, boy?
Here we are at the bottom of the waterfalls, scanning over to Harry. He's trying to come down. See that big log up above him there? It's not easy. There we go. All right. Right, here we are. Bottom of the waterfall.
Okay, we're trying to get around this waterfall. And you scramble up here and go a little keyhole behind this boulder here, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, David's coming down this real difficult spot here. We're trying to bypass this 16-foot waterfall. David's trying the patented Harry Gensler fanny method here. Okay, we came from way up. This is the more of the narrow section. Pretty nice hike here. Pretty flowers here, and some butterflies. Big cliff here. Woo! Okay, we have waterfalls here, and then a bigger falls, and we're not quite sure how we get around this. We'll have to play with it. This was a very tricky obstacle to get down to avoid this waterfall
Okay, we're coming to the end of our walk here. Pretty close. This is part of the stream. Getting out of here, a little overhang, and a great spot to have lunch or another snack.
Okay, we're on the trail to Navajo Knobs, and this is a nice spot to do the panorama. We're up here, a lot of slick rock area here.
Navajo Knobs Trail. Made it to an overlook, and it's got to be blowing in the 40s. I've been in a hurricane.
We're going down narrow section of Upper Muley Trail here. Kind of nice. Oh, here's a rock. Okay, and a hole in the wall. We're on the Narrows bypass here. This nice little ridge route. This is a little side canyon. Not too far from the top of Upper Muley. And there you have this really nifty arch too. We came way down there, the Muley, and then up this cliff, and oh God, this is a heavy duty climb here, and I'm not sure what we do here. We'll have to see. This is a panorama from the Upper Muley Trail rim route, which is very hard. We're hiking out the second day on Upper Muley, and this is a pretty easy section. Great views. Here's Strike Valley, and there's the canyon that we're hiking down to. Okay, we're hiking up the Dry Coyote, the Narrows, or it's really like a slot. You can often touch both sides. And the canyon walls are pretty high. See, this is the way we came here.
And spooky. This is what it's like coming through spooky.
Going through spooky. This is a wide part of spooky. Yes, sir. This is spooky here. It is very narrow and kind of tricky in places. This is a little lunch stop in the middle of spooky. Very wide place here, as you can see. There is the beginning of Peekaboo from far away. These Fisher Towers are like skyscrapers made out of rock. Very tall. Some people are trying to climb Titan, which is very high. This is the end of the Fisher Tower trails, and you can see the towers there, although they're pretty far away. This is Morning Glory Falls, little bitty falls, and this is Morning Glory Natural Bridge, 6th largest in the United States, very big. Morning Glory is Upheaval Dome in Canyonlands Island area, perhaps formed by a giant meteor. Lunch break on the trail around the Upheaval Dome. I'm going uphill, so I'm a little out of breath. Nice steps here after kind of a rough, washed out section. Little rain today. I'm doing the Chimney Rock Trail and perhaps up to Spring Canyon. Very nice scenery. Get a nice overview of things. And here again, the Chimney Rock. This is Spring Canyon, at a place where the trail contours around a narrows, which would be hard to do directly. So, this is the panorama at the end of the Golden Throne Trail. Names written high on the rock, 1911. Capitol Gorge Trail. How'd they get up there? This is a hole that holds water. They call it a tank, and that's why they call this the waterfold pocket. Invasion of the giant insects. Hiking through some slot sections of Vail Canyon. Pretty narrow here. Little Horse Canyon, about 5 or 6 feet wide for a long stretch here. Very nice. Little Horseshoe Canyon at its slottiest. Just narrow enough to get through. This is still Utah, but at about 10,000 feet in the Dixie National Forest. Looks a little different, would you think? As they say in Boston, I saw a idea. This is Surprise Canyon. Here it gets a little narrow. No surprise to me though, since I read the guidebook. Headquarters Canyon. Pretty nice little slot here. And also very cool. Walking through narrow Headquarters Canyon here. I gotta turn sideways so I don't scrape the walls. Very pleasant creek narrows here. These guys like Pleasant Creek too, I guess. This is a multiple use area. Moo. Moo. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Is he scared of me? This is a little lunch stop on Pleasant Creek route. Others had enjoyed this spot before me, including Pre-Columbian and including F.J. Hatt in 1920. And here's where I'm going, over the rocky ledge there. And here's where I came from, Lower Spring Canyon, not too far from where it hits the Fremont River. Flowing water, at least a little of it, down Spring Canyon. Echo! Woo! Woo! This is Spring Canyon Narrows, a nice place for a little lunch stop.